Your life. I don't know why he keeps having me prophesy about books, but there's different books in your life. There was books at the beginning of your life. There was books that he has stuff written in that you never came into that he wrote for you.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's because of some things that just happened in your life, got you off the path. That makes sense. And so now you're at this stage, this book. And this book, I see a number 7 on this book. And this is the 7th book in your life. But this is the book of completion. Because the next book you're going into is 8. And in this book of 7, he is putting balance in your life. And balance in your spirit. And how the spirit is going to become balanced is that you have to know the word like the front and back of your hand.
Yes.
No longer read it just like a newspaper or read it just doing. But when you read it, you ask God to give you the revelation for it. Then the second thing is he's going to give you words. Listen to me very closely. He's going to give you words, but he's not going to let you give them.
Oh my God.
Because he is going to show you how they're going to come to pass in somebody's life. But he's showing you how to be disciplined in the prophetic.
Whoa, wow.
So you will hear them, but you're not to give them. And then there's going to be a place for you to give them, but you will know them. The second thing is, is that the third thing? You need to shadow him. And by shadowing him doesn't mean that you catch people. He needs to be behind you.
That's right. That's where I'm always at. That's where he is all the time.
And so when you're behind him, you need to see what he sees.
Yep.
Actually, you probably could see a little bit more.
Yeah.
But don't act on it. In later time, at another time, you go and you download what you saw. Some things you're not to say. You're to pray. Which brings me to the fourth thing. He wants to activate the prophetic intercession within you.
Wow.
Which means that you need to start learning how to travail in the spirit. It's a lot harder to do so as a man because men don't childbirth. But he wants you to learn how to travail. And the book I'm going to tell you to get is Reese Howe, the Intercessor.
Yep. That's it.
And I want you to read that book. I want you to study his life. And as you study it, that intercession is going to be imparted to you.
Yeah.
And there's things that you're going to feel that is an injustice to you. But it's only because it's a making of a prophet.
Wow.
See, you've been made up to this point and you understand some things. But he wants to complete that work.
Wow.
Because every apostle needs a prophet.
Oh, yes.
And without a prophet, the apostle is crippled.
Yep.
And so therefore you need to come up to that level.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's not to diminish the women, but there's certain things that only men can see and do. Only men can see and do.
And also in these days it would look
It will look wrong.
Yeah.
Because see, the only person that has the right to stand as a prophet next to the pastor is his wife, Gina.
That's right.
And then she does the rest.
And a son.
And a son, yeah. But I mean, right now.
Yep, yeah, yeah.
Okay? So, that's the word of the Lord to you. Don't jump ahead.
Wow.
Because see, you're anxious.
Oh, yeah.
I can even feel it in you.
I feel it right now.
Anxiousness is part of, is rooted in zeal and in pride with fear. You're going to be afraid that you're going to be left behind. God says you're not going to be left behind. All those places where it didn't come to you, God says I'll make it be restored like it's never been missed. Wow. All you have to do is stay faithful in what I'm telling you. Wow. Okay?
Whoa.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa.
Okay.
Boy, that was a word.
That was awesome.
We got to get that recorded too. You got it on there?